Hi there everyone. I wanted to show you how to replace the new and improved FiTTER auto closures for the new FiTTER Silver Bullet shoes, as well as the new FiTTER Cobra road shoes. As you can see on this particular shoe, I have removed the top closure because for whatever reason sometimes these can be damaged. They can dysfunction because you have maybe been in an accident or something could have happened, just regular wear and tear, and you have a need to replace it. So the good news here is that it's very easy to do. All you need to do is order on FiTTER.fit a replacement auto closure kit for either the FiTTER Cobras or the Silver Bullets, and then we will send you a replacement kit. The replacement kit consists of the top closer unit, however many you need, and also corresponding inner reel that goes inside of the top part of the button like this, and then a wire or sufficient wire, typically about 18 to 20 inches of wire, and then a little sleeve that goes on top here to keep it all together. So what I'm going to show you now is how to thread the inner reel and to assemble this particular button onto the shoe to make it fully functional again. So the first thing you need to do is to take the button, and I had taken it off the base unit here, but I will show you how easy it is to remove it from the base unit once it's actually installed onto it in the first place. So what you will find is that it's on here like this. It just pops in. You see how easy that was? It pops in, and now it's affixed to the base unit. In order to get it out of there, you can't really just pull it. You have to actually pry it out with a blunt type of screwdriver like this, okay, with a blunt front tip. And all you do is you put that blunt side of the screwdriver into the crevice here, and you just basically pry it open like this. You see how easy that was? It comes out with almost no force whatsoever. To pop it back in, you go like this. To pop it back out, you just put in the screwdriver like this, insert it carefully like this, and out it comes. Now, once it's out, we have to thread the wire into this particular inner reel. And if you look closely, and you may not be able to see it now, but this particular reel has 3 holes on each side of the center of it. So you will see them labeled 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, starting from the outside of the reel, counting in. What you need to do is take the plastic wire and you basically thread it starting with the first hole like this. You go up and over, you go down hole number 3 like this. You get a nice little bow, and then you turn it, make a little U-turn, and you stick it back up into the middle hole, which is hole number 2, and now you can tighten the wire like this. Make sure that it sits in there nicely. Now what you need to do is take the other end of the wire and you stick it through the hole here on either side of the top unit of the FreeLock closure. So let's just put it in here from the inside of the housing and through the hole to the outside. And you position the little teeth here on top of the teeth of the base unit, and now you have it inside the housing that way. Now what we need to do is loop it around, and we now have to insert, and you can use your screwdriver to open it up slightly like this, just so you can have access to the inside. Now what you need to do is you push the wire back through this hole, and now you do the same thing but on the other side of the reel, which is you go through hole number 1, which is the outer hole. Okay, you find it like that. You go up and over. It can be a little bit messy, but once you've done it a few times, you get the hang of it. You understand that this ingenious principle is very easy to operate. And then same thing, you tighten it by pulling on it. Okay, so now the wire is tightly affixed to the reel, and now what you can do is simply position the reel inside the housing like this, and you can pull on it, play on it a little bit. You'll hear it click in place like this. Okay, now it's inside. You can see the wire is going through both holes on either side of the housing. Now what you do is you take this little reel, this little closure sleeve, and you position it on top of this reel, and you can see that there are small little parts already perforated into the base unit where these little teeth will fit nicely in. And you just got to be a little patient here, but you got to find those, and then you basically use your fingertips and you push it back down and make sure that it is leveled in there properly like this. And now, as you can see, the wire is pulled into the housing, and now all you need to do is put it back on top of the base unit of the shoe, and you do that like this. You find it and you basically just right there, you push it in right there, and now it's in there. And then you have to thread the wire. You can make a little pointed tip on the wire, make sure it goes through the stabilizer of the tongue, loop it around the other side, push a little, pull a little bit, and then put your hand inside, and then you tighten the closure like this, and boom, you're done. You have replaced the closure, the FreeLock auto closure on the shoe, ready for another ride. Please let us know if you have any questions. Instructions in this video will be posted on our website, FiTTER.fit. Thank you again for your support. Bye-bye.